Unfortunately, most people who seek wealth do so through slow lane defiances, not by the fast lane. Fortune leading fames are obvious attack. Why do stadiums breach to capacity for American Idol auditions? Fame explodes intrinsic value. You can defy the slow lane's limitations by defy to refuse. Okay, so you can define these slow lanes limitations by becoming so indispensable that your value to society skyrockets. If millions seek you, you will be paid millions. Pro basketball players, LeBron James is paid millions because his skills are short supply. Famous actors and entertainers are paid millions because millions demand their brand in entertainment form. Extreme talent is paid extremely well. Overworked into corporate management, the other highly sought after slow lane secret exit is good OL, corporate management. No doubt you have heard the slow lane missive. Climb the corporate ladder. When a corporate CEO cashes $20 million in stock options, you have witnessed another slow lane defines the corporate CEO. Surely you have heard about all those overpaid CEOs of large companies raking in the big dough. Have you ever looked at their age exclusive of the founders and the owners? Most of them are in their 50s and 60s. Obviously, the roads through corporate management don't happen overnight. From mailroom to CEO can take 40 years, and if it does, you certainly don't get there by taking it easy. No, you arrive early and leave late. Sorry, I don't have 40 years of patience waiting for that golden parachute to land in my backyard. Successful slow learners get stuck in the middle. I've no desire to be famous or to be a corporate drone. Heck, I don't even own a suit or tie. How would I climb the corporate ladder? If you are allergic to fame and corporate ascension as a road to riches, what's left? So society forces the slow lane as your only option. Unfortunately, the strategy leads straight into the middle class, middle age. Every lottery has a winner, but odds have winners. Old leaners, the slow laners who succeed using a slow lane strategy survive the slow lane roadmap, eventually become millionaires. The distinction between a slow lane millionaire and the fast lane millionaire is like the difference between a Buick and a Ferrari. When you recognize the difference, you can critique advice properly and assign it to its correct fast lane or slow lane box. Millionaires are rich, or are they? I recently read an article about a young woman named Kelly from UK who several years ago won millions in a lottery only to lose most of it shortly thereafter. Of course, lose implies that the entire bag of cash flew out of car while cruising down the boulevard in her brand new convertible. She didn't lose it, she spent it. She was just 16 years old when she won the $3 million, and it took only 6 years for her to blow it. Drugs, partying, exotic cars, breast implants, and jaw-dropping $730K in designer clothes. The problem? Kelly thought she was rich, spent like she was rich. Surely she bought into her title and millionaire. While 3 million she needed 30 millions for her lifestyle. Which brings us to our famous word millionaire. When you hear that word, what do you think? Like wealth, you probably have visions of extravagant lifestyle, boats, helicopters, mansions, mansion, mansion, mansions, and expensive jewelries. And for decades, the term millionaire has been ubiquitously used to describe the someone rich. Except these visions of the opulence describe a lifestyle of the millionaire elevated by the fast lane, not the slow lane millionaire who don't escape by fame or corporate bastardization, bastardization. Live differently. They own homes in innocuous middle class neighborhood. They drive unassuming cars like Honda and Toyota. They vacation infrequently, they limit their dining expenses, they cut out coupons, they max out their 4K, they work 5 days a week at a job they most likely hate and diligently save 10% of their paycheck. Others own small businesses, franchisee, and retail stores. Several national best selling books have entitled us, yes, these are millionaires next door. Certainly, in today's term, millionaire net worth of 1000K, 1 million is simply upper middle class. A millionaire is not rich. 5 million is the old 1 million. Depressing, I know. The silent truth is why many lottery winners go broke after a few years. Winners envision the lavish lifestyle and live it, not knowing that several $1 million won't support it. If you win $1 million, which after taxes is only this much, your lifestyle shouldn't change. If you try to live the millionaire lifestyle as shown on the television, a fool and his money are soon parted. Playing the lottery is a symptom of the sidewalk. So why would it shock anyone to discover that newly crowned lottery winner goes broke just after late? So their fortune is fast spent on the icons of the wealth, and soon thereafter they are bankrupt. The word millionaire fooled the millionaire is a middle class. To live a lifestyle normally reserved for the millionaires, you will have to amass for far more than 1 million. Having 1 million doesn't entitle you to a lifestyle of a rich and famous. You need at least 10 millions for that. And when the media spoon fed you the word millionaire, determine its perspective. Is it slow lane a middle class or fast lane a rich? 12. Distinctions between slow lane and the fast lane millionaires. Slow lane millionaires make millions in 30 years or more. Fast lane millionaires make millions in 10 years or less. Slow lane millionaires need to live in middle class homes. Fast lane millionaires can live in luxury estate. Slowly millionaires have MBAs, fastly millionaires hire people with MBAs. Slow lane millionaires let their asset drift by market forces. Fastly millionaires control their assets and possess to power the manipulate their value. Slow lane millionaire can't afford exotic car. Fast lane millionaires can afford to drive whatever they want. Slow lane millionaire work for their lifetime. Fast lane millionaire have time working for them. Slow lane millionaires are employees. Fast lane millionaires hire employees. Slow lane millionaires have 40Ks. Fast lane millionaires offer 4Ks. Slow lane millionaires use mutual funds and stock market to get rich. Fast lane millionaires use them to stay rich. Slow lane millionaires let other people control their income streams. Slow lane millionaires are cheap with money. Fast lane millionaires are cheap with time. Slow lane millionaires use their house for net worth. Fast lane use their residency. The Fastlane isn't about becoming the next middle class millionaire with uh, tiresome mandates about what you cannot do. It's about what you can do. Chapter summary, Fastlane distinctions. The slowness has the seven dangers, five of which cannot be controlled. The risk of lifestyle is one risk slow learners will try to control. The slow lane is predisposed to mediocrity because its mathematical universe is mediocre. Slow laners manipulate the expense variable because it is the one thing they can control. Exponential income growth and expense management creates wealth, not just by curtailing expenses. चम चम ये बरसन गए बेबी तुम बरसन गए I think this means is uh, exponential income growth and expense management create wealth, not just by curtailing expenses. You can break the slow lane equation by exploiting your intrinsic value via fame or insider corporate management. Successful slow laners, not famous or in corporate management and in the middle. Successful slow laners, not famous or in corporate management and in a middle class and middle age. A slow lane millionaire can stuck in the middle class. $5 million is the new 1 million. Okay. A millionaire cannot live a millionaire lifestyle without financial discipline. Lottery winners fall into millionaire trap and go broke because they attempt to live a millionaire lifestyle. Our understanding that few millions doesn't go very far. नैन तेरे नाल तरसूं. So we are right now on the part 5, that is wealth creation. Wealth, that means the Fastlane roadmap. Oh, this is actually the part 5. What I have started this book for. So let's come to page 20. So after some time, let me see the part 3, part 4. Now it's the Fastlane roadmap. Your vehicle to to wealth, roads to wealth, speed. These three things will be remaining. Those so in part 5, that is the fast lane method. The chapter 1 is the chapter first, but altogether the chapter should be referring to the starting point. The wealth, the wealth shortcut at the fast lane. People would do better if they knew better. If they knew better, they will do better. What about door 3? Sidewalk or slow lane sacrifice today for tomorrow. You can walk the sidewalk with no financial plan and convince yourself that the indulgence of today have no consequences for tomorrow, or drive the slow lane and sacrifice your today for the risk and illusions of a secure tomorrow. But wait, there's another choice, an alternative, a hybrid financial roadmap that can create wealth fast and slash 40 years from wealth accumulation. Fast, however, is relative. If you are 18, you can be filthy rich by 25. If you're 30, you can be retired by 36, broke at 48, and you can retire by 54. But it is likely risky. If you could play one of these raffles, which would you play? Raffle sidewalk. First prize 10 million awarded immediately. Your odds of winning is 1 in 6 million. Not happening. Raffle slow lane. First prize 400k awarded in 40 years. Your odds of winning 1 in 6, 16%. Raffle fast lane. First prize $10 million awarded in 6 years. Your odds of winning 1 in 7, 14%. Really? Like this way of explaining things I have never found anywhere. This is the first time I'm seeing this, but it's quite something that makes you think about it. Which did you pick? Hopefully, raffle Fastlane because its rewards far exceeds the incremental risk of raffle. Slow lane raffle sidewalk is a wasted long shot. Your choice of financial roadmap, sidewalk, slow lane, and fast lane is like this hypothetical raffle. Once you understand the roadmap and their respective wealth equations, you can choose the one that will serve as your compass. What is the fast lane? The fast lane is a business and the lifestyle strategy characterized by controllable, unlimited leverage. Controllable, unlimited leverage, hence creating an optimal environment for rapid wealth creation and extraordinary lifestyle characterized by controllable, unlimited leverage. Definitely pay attention to these four segments. Controllable and unlimited leverage, whereas the slow lane is defined by uncontrollable variables with no leverage. The fast lane exploits the opposite conditions. Maximum control and leverage. Business. You own business, self employment, and entrepreneurship are centrist to the fast lane. Much like a job is to the slow lane. Centrist job is to the slow lane. Lifestyle. The fast lane is a lifestyle choice, a commitment of blended beliefs, processes, and actions. Rapid wealth creation. The fast lane is about creating large sum of wealth rapidly and beyond the confines of middle class. Here a story that best describes the fast lane. And yes, the story is inspired from real story posted on the internet. After 4 long years, I sold my company for 32 million. Rapid wealth creation. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm happy I sold because I wanted to make money fast and transform paper money into real money. This decision changed my life permanently. Now I do whatever I want. I'm not the least bit bored. The world is my playground. I travel, I learn 2 new languages and how to play piano. I play water sports, hike, snowboard at least a month a year. I own 3 homes. I watch pro sports. My favorite team, whichever I choose, watch 3 4 movies in a week and read 1 2 books a week. Most of my time is spent with my family. I literally watch my 2 daughters grow before my eyes. My family has lived on all 4 corners of the planet. including Australia and the Caribbean. Looking back, it wasn't easy. I worked 12 to 16 hours a day for 4 years, almost always 6 days a week, and always a few hours on Sunday. We created an awesome service and sold the crap out of it. The business with controllable, unlimited leverage. I remember tough times. I had to put every dime of my money into the company. We had less than $50 in our account at least 5 times, except for my wife during those startup years. I sacrificed plenty. I cancelled cable TV. Temporarily stopped doing a lot of things I enjoyed because I was committed to one goal and dream of something far greater than a lifetime job, the lifestyle. Now I am an investor in multiple startup companies and I'm making an impact I could have never imagined. I have no apologies or regrets. My life rocks and I wouldn't change a thing. If I didn't make a choice to get into business and start a company, I don't know where I would be. The story epitomizes the fast lane. The business was created, a lifestyle grew the business, which opened up the expressway, and the expressway led to extraordinary wealth, which led to freedom. And yes, it isn't for everyone. The question is it for you? A drawing teacher used to beat us with two steel scales. Forgot about how. I remember a few trackings I had been to. which opened up the expressway, and the expressway led to extraordinary wealth, which led to freedom. And yes, it isn't for everyone. The question is it for you? The first link mindset post, like the other roadmaps, the Fastlane roadmap contains the same mind post or the behavioral characteristics that drive the Fastlaner's action along this journey. They are debt perceptions. Debt is useful if it allows me to build and grow my system. The time perception. Time is the most important asset I have for far exceeding money. Education perception. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. Constant expansion of my knowledge and awareness is critical to my journey. Money perception. Money is everywhere and it's extremely abundant. Money is a reflection of how many lives I have touched. Money reflects the value I have created. Primary income source. I earn income via my business system and investments. See, between you, he's working, you have freedom. Unless people thought of them. What we can, what we can do is ah, सांसें कुछ तो है